All right, we got the old Silverado hooked up. Here we go. I'm gonna go pick up John's frame and bring it over here. John D 71 ELCAMINO SS 4-speed. So he and Seamus are restoring that. So I told him we'd help him out with the frame, and that's what we're doing. It's what we do, guys. So we'll bring that back. I will have some video of us loading it. Maybe some of John's kids can help us do some video. And we'll have it on the trailer, bring it back into the garage, and maybe get to work. I don't think this weekend. I think it's Christmas tree setting up weekend for them. I don't think we're going to be doing that this weekend. Hey, your coffee mug is over there too. I put it over there at your desk. Thank you. So glad I tried to tighten up the trailer light connection at your house.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Okay, here we go. Don't trip on that strap that I left very conveniently for your walk.
Yeah, expert trail.
Yep, expert trail, right. We're just gonna do this, I think, for now.
You want it right here?
Yeah.
We'll bring it
Oh
over
God,
here.
oh God, oh God,
Oh God!
Oh God.
Calamity.
Just over here.
Oh, carpet. God, I love that.
Here it is, folks.
One frame.
That's a frame, boys.
That's a frame.
What's the plan, Stan?
Well, that's what we're gonna come up with, right? Because honestly, the worst section is right in here. This is gonna. I mean, I wrapped it with a hammer pretty well. Blew out all this. This even is pretty thin, and that's a. You know, it's gonna be a bit of fabricated.
Well, the cross member mounts to that.
Yes,
So
exactly.
we can't just plate the top of that and then thereby increasing the height of the cross
Oh
member.
no.
So we have to make that nice.
And then all these holes would have to be. I mean, there's a wiggle room, and then we have a broken weld
Over here.
on this one.
Yep.
I believe that whole
factory
thing.
weld is-
Yeah, the factory weld broke.
Get a Sharpie, start circling spots or white whatever, and we'll make a list.
No,
How
exactly.
many places we got? Almost a legend, if you will.
Uh-huh.
So we can start wrapping our heads around how much metal we need.
Yeah. This is what he does.
This is what he does. It's just Seamus, I love me some me, boy.
What I was thinking, right? Is just starting with this straight piece, right? To here. Then maybe making this just this section.
Well, obviously, every time you put a butt weld, there's this point of potential fatigue, right?
No, yeah.
So if we were to able to let's just say,
I think right.
we could make this whole thing,
Yeah.
and then come to,
I was thinking saving the bolts, so
Yeah.
So.
All right, everybody, as promised, there's the ELCAMINO frame. That's John's 71 SS. And we're going to get to work on fixing some of the rot. Passenger side of the frame, this car was sitting in the woods for some time. Passenger side of the frame definitely has more corrosion than the driver's side. And quite honestly, when we saw the driver's side of the frame, oh man, this car is buildable, no problem. After cleaning it up, there's always a catch, right? So the passenger side of the frame needs some love. But we can handle that, and we're going to fix the upward dog leg over here. That has some rot, pretty typical. But the rear cross member's good. The rear frame rail's good. Coil spring boxes are good. Driver's side of the frame is good. We got a little bit of work to do at the body mounts. And we're going to repair some of that factory weld there. And over here, it looks like it might have gotten bumped when it was maybe put into the woods, for storage. So we're going to have to do a couple relief cuts there, open that up. You guys can see how that's just a little bit wiggled in. You know, it's not bent up. You know, body mount, you know, radiator support mount to radiator support mount. It's even. Everything's flat, level, straight. It's just kinked right there. So we're going to straighten that out. Kind of thrash on this a little bit and get this back over to John's so he and his son can keep moving on it. I don't think we're going to paint it here. I don't think we're going to plumb it here because that'll just slow me down here on old Mr. Jones. The W31, the floor pans came today. Yesterday, I'm sorry. Floor pans came yesterday. We just got 2 halves, so I'll have to work that middle seam. 2 of the 3 cross members are here, so tomorrow maybe I'll unbox those and just kind of mock things in here and to see what we got to do. I'm sure I got to do some more match cutting up underneath the dash. And then, of course, we'll get serious about fixing the inner rockers. And I'll show you guys how I'll plate the inside with some supports on left and right, and I'll plug weld those. This way I have a nice backdrop to put the new patch over the inner rocker. And then that'll get all welded to that. And then I'll weld that whole seam and metal finish all that. So that'll be cool to see. I think that would help some of the viewers here kind of stay interested to get us, you know, making some progress on putting stuff together. You've seen enough of us taking stuff apart. Let's start playing around with making metal. This is going to be a fun piece to make in here on the passenger side. That's where the transmission cross member sits, but you can see right there, if I can zoom in, which I can, see there's some rot right there. So we're going to cut that piece of metal out. We're going to make that, clean the frame out, and we'll probably do the same type thing, put some reinforcements inside. And then, why is it doing that? Do some reinforcements inside, and then, you know, I'll show John and his son Seamus how to do some welding and some finish work, and it'll be great. You know, this is a boxed frame for El Caminos. Convertibles have box frames. And that's that, all right? So I'll send this all off to Joe. See if we can't get another video here. I know somebody's commented on, hey, let's get the El Caminos in here, so we're trying. We got some snow coming maybe end of this weekend, so there's a good time to get this frame in the garage before the snow. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to kind of sign off here Friday night, and Joe will put this together, okay? And we'll show you guys some productive progress. All right, we've acquired an apprentice here at the auto refinery. We got Justin helping us out today. We're going to take the pedals out from underneath the dash. We were playing with the floor pans, and unfortunately, guys, the first set of floor pans that came in, they're just not, they're very ill-fitting. So they're back in the box. We're not going to use those. They're going back to where they came from. We won't mention where they came from, and we're just going to do a little bit more research, getting a better fitting set of pans. That said, we're just going to keep on plugging here with getting things cut up, cleaned up. You can see some of the rust is not conducive to a proper fit. So once the good floor pans come, then we can trace them and get a better line of what we want to clean up here. Justin's very excited. Yeah. Justin's very excited to learn about some of this. He came here for a photo shoot for his college project. He goes to the local college here, and he reached out, I guess, through my wife, found, right?
Yeah, through Facebook.
Through Facebook, and kind of heard about the car stuff we got going on here. So he came over. John was here with the El Camino, and he did a cool little photo shoot a couple weeks back. And maybe we can insert some of those pictures that you sent me. I'll send to my brother, and we can put some of those in there. And then after he left here, he's like, you guys are up to cool stuff, so I want to come hang out. So he shot me a text today, and I said, I'm in the garage. So come on over, and that's what we're doing, all right? So you might see a little bit more of Justin here and there and everywhere, all right? We'll check in a little bit once we get some more stuff taken out here. Well, we started by getting the accelerator pedal out. Uh-oh, but I don't know what's happening here. But Justin's going to take out the brake and clutch pedal. This is pretty exciting. First time out since '69. He's never taken a clutch and brake pedal assembly out of a 68 to 72 GMA body, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay, all right. It's all unbolted from the firewall. Setting records here, folks. There we go. Pedal assembly out.